Hey, yo, so boom, we back again. Hold up, let me fix this cam. That's good enough. All right, so boom, we back again. I got my little text message, man. They said welcome to the team and all that good shit from my manager and whatnot. So I'm excited about that. Had to update him. You know what I'm saying? My name TJ, cause I was sending paperwork back and forth, so they had my government. I was like, no, my preferred name is TJ. So now TJ in the building. He said he about to reach out to the rest of the new hires and get us coagulated on a scheduled date to start. And I'm excited, bro. It's been 11 days. Yeah, man. I mean, I just kept sitting back thinking about how many different ways this could have went. This was obviously a divine plan because I had bought that hammer hand piece. Y'all remember when I got that hammer hand piece? Like, I could have had, made a major purchase any one of them days or weeks leading up to that event, and it really would have fucked me over. But somehow I was just thinking ahead. I was planning ahead because I ain't trust them folk. I never did. Once a snake, always a snake. So I would kind of like grab something. I would retreat back, like save my money, put my money aside, pay bills down, and I'm thankful I did because that's what allowed me to get this far with not working 11 days. Is like the last thing I did, I didn't even know I was gonna get fired, but the last thing I did was pay down bills. Something was just like, all right, we'll pay all that. I'm gonna pay all that. I just left everything on zero practically, and that was perfect for me because shit hit the fan. And okay, bet now I was unemployed for 7 days now, but everything was paid. So that's how I've been sitting here chilling, making YouTube videos and yapping and shit like that. Like at the end of the day, I was a smart man and I paid shit. I paid it. You know what I'm saying? Cause I would have been finished that ring by now. Cause I had to buy some investment powder and some other shit. So I was like, nah, I'm gonna pay my bills. But so I'm thankful, and I just said that simply to say, I sit back and I think about how many 89 ways that this shit could have went. Like, you know what I mean? I got that job, like, you know what I'm saying? During the week prior to me getting fired, like I knew some shit was off, so that shit popped up for me to apply to, and then it found me, and then it was close enough to where I didn't reject it, and then they responded back, to by the time that I actually did physically get fired, it didn't even matter because I already had an interview lined up. I already was reassured, so like they never got the reward that they were after. They were seeking, a temporary insanity or permanent insanity on my behalf, but all it was reassurance. And so yeah, man, like I just think about how 89 ways I could have got sent when they did the mass separation because they were saying they were fighting over certain people. I could have got sent to the Subaru dealership or a lot of they got like 7-8 different types of car brand dealerships, but they're all under the same family name. And those would have been a little bit more difficult for me to get to. Honestly, probably not feasibly within distance for me to even get to. So I got past that. Then I landed at the spot that was perfect for me to commute to work. And then when they sent me out for the drug analysis, the hair follicle thing, luckily everybody kept looking at me. They was like, oh, you don't have enough hair to do a hair follicle. We'll have to do your analysis. Perfect. So I beat that one. That's another blessing. Then it was just like, first it was like, we gotta see if we can get you the urine analysis. I had to, stay in limbo for that. And then had to double back for another interview. That's when the second one. And then it was like, bet we get you with the urine analysis. And I had confusion around that because they defaulted it to a hair follicle test. So now I'm at the site with the phaco, about to drop the phaco in the cup, but I can't because they want a hair sample. So I had to once again get in contact with folks in them, and it was a little bit of a rodeo, you know what I'm saying? So I got through that, and then I dropped the phaco, and now I got past that, and then I had to still somewhat go through a dark period. Luckily, again, that clinic was right around the corner for me, like dead ass. I live on this street, it was on the next street over. So it was like literally 10 minutes. I walked over there 10 minutes. Like that's why I position myself. Everything is by chance, bro. Like I've been in Abba's hands. Abba Yah. Abba means father. I've been in Father Yah's hands this whole time, and just everything was close proximity. And I think about when I first came over here, I didn't even have a job, bro. I didn't even fucking have a job, bro. Like, I was down bad. And then I got the job at Dick's. And then I remember, maybe I had the job at Dick's or maybe something like that. I don't remember, but I know I was still kind of down bad. And then I remember I got the job and it was like part-time hours. And I went over there to the racist place, MUV, across the street because they was doing full-time. So then I got full-time. And then I leveled up and I went to delivery staff. That's where shit got real racist. Then I went to delivery staff and that's when I started getting overtime. So that's how I overlooked the racism because I was just like, man, these folk they talking their shit, right? But at the end of the day, I'm making out more than all of them because I'm, TJ. I can never put, what I'm saying? I'm always making out more than all of them because TJ got a way to do things. So I'm like, man, I'm taking naps. I'm going to sleep. I'm smoking weed on the road. Like, I'm doing everything that there could be that I should have been fired to keep it ace with you. So I don't give no fucks about that shit. So then, boom. Now, I knew I should have been left because I was offered different jobs at the time. But for whatever reason, I had stayed. And that was dealing with that shorty I was dealing with at the time. We really never dated. I just felt like she cheated on me, to be honest, but we really weren't dating. We were just in an entanglement, and that's why I felt like she was cheating on me because she was doing underhanded shit, but realistically, we weren't together. So I ain't even really gonna be too mad about that shit, if at all, really. But so yeah, I just say all of that, bro, to say like, man, I went through some crazy shit, but I built this brand on my own. I had a fake business partner at one point. He wouldn't give me or loan me the casting equipment to cast the shit. Like, I really went through it, bro. Like, I really, you know what I mean? People talking down on, I would never be a jeweler, or what I'm trying to do is a fad. And old niggas said that. My grandfather said, like, it's I went through it, bro. I remember people laughing at when I bought a 3D scanner, and motherfuckers again laughing at me and do you even got a computer powerful enough for a 3D scanner? And everybody doubting me. And I remember being denied the PTO when I was trying to get my prints right. My 3D prints kept failing, and I was trying to take some time off. I had PTO. I was just trying to take some time off, but they didn't see the value because if it ain't a vacation or something, it's worthless to them. But I'm like, bro, this is how I want to spend my PTO, working on my 3D printer. So, I really went through a lot, bro. And even motherfuckers when I first had my 3D printer, not first, but motherfuckers talking about, oh, I was venting weed out the room. Not this particular, but I went through a lot, bro. That's why I situated myself into this backyard oasis that it is because it gave me the freedom to do what I needed to do. That's mainly it for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't need nobody touching my furnace when it's sitting out there for 8 hours. I don't need nobody fiddling with, because all this shit can get you hurt. And I don't need, it just gets tricky fast. So, and even that shit with the stray cats, I ain't gonna get into it, but T really went through some shit to get here, bro. And that's what I'm saying. So my manager, he hit me. He's like, yo, welcome to the team. Finally a part of the team. Hit me with that start date. And I'm in there, bro, and I'm about to sell cars and make car content and change my brand, update my I probably use my old business cards and fuck those off. And when I'm done fucking those off, then I'll update them and get some new shit. But yeah, man, it was 11 days, bro. Imagine if I played this shit out differently. Imagine if I bought the hammer hand or bought some piece of equipment, because y'all know that's all I do. Yeah, y'all see it. Like, that's all I do is buy equipment and shit. So imagine if I was dumb, like really not paying attention, bro. That's why they want to see me down bad. They really want to see me like begging, pleading, oh, can I have my job back? And that's fucked up. And they ain't get none of that out of me. They ain't get an email. They ain't get a response. They ain't get a please. They ain't get a check into this. They ain't old as fuck. They ain't getting nothing out of me. They're like, all right, sip the motherfucking juice and skate it. Like, I'm going gusto, bitch. So, anyways, I say all that just to say T Jizzle is back. T Jizzle is back. But nah, for real though, I really do feel like I'm back to my old self. Like I feel like my brain power is unlocked. And why did it feel locked? Because I felt like I was hyper fixated on what I was trying to accomplish with this jury shit. And now that I completed it, like I can do whatever I want to do in a heartbeat. Especially dealing with them rings and shit. Like I never anticipated making rings. I just wanted to make grills and shit. So now I'm making rings, grills, pendants, earrings. Goddamn, I done bought everything from everything, and then figured out how China does everything. I got some more Chinese tools on my list, but yeah, man. I just say all that to say, man, it's been a long time coming, gang, and I'm thankful. I'm thankful for all of it because now, with everything that I've been through, all the learning, the ZBrush, the software, the failed prints, the breaking shit when I'm cleaning it up, to refining, to all of this stuff, learning all my grits and my grains and which order to work them in and like what rouges and what microns and all that. Like, man, I'm feeling like there's nothing that I can't make. And I'm not chasing being a celebrity jeweler. I don't really care about those big decadent photorealistic pieces. I really want to make pieces that are, I kind of want to play that middle lane where you bring high-end jewelry to a lower market, not Moissanite market, but more in the 5, 10,000, 15, 20,000 market. Not all that 80,000, 100,000. Like, you don't really need all that. And plus, if my chain is busting harder than they shit, like how Larry June said, them SI diamonds ain't dancing like this. And I kind of, we all understand what he's saying until you understand what he's really saying. When you really start to get VVS and VS and these higher levels and DEF and flawless and all these different cuts, like, you know what I'm saying, and understanding bow tie and shadowing, and you start to really get choice stones, bro. When you start to get them choice stones, them other shits, like, just because you got a diamond, it don't hit the same. Like, and now I understand the power of diamonds, and that's why I would say at this point I've turned my back on Moissanite. I haven't gotten to the point where I want to crush it, but I don't really want to wear it. And the simple reason behind that is authenticity. Like, wearing a diamond or diamonds plural is linked to authenticity. I think that's the biggest argument that I probably failed to make through the generations of me yapping on the internet, is that diamonds are linked to authenticity. Regardless of if they're lapstone or nats, they're just linked to authenticity. And that's the biggest number one fight that Moissanite and other synthetic stones cannot win, is the battle against authenticity. And in this world of AI and digital fake and everything looks hyper realistic, authenticity becomes the key factor in almost anybody's argument. So that's something that I had to learn. And now that I've put that behind me, it's me more or less now pushing these authentic factors. And not even just the authentic factors of it, it's believability. And I'm going to separate this message and leave it here. We'll pick up from there. Hey, what's up, booming what? Peace. Believability, gang.